Righty-ho, let's have a look. Are we up and running? I think we might be. Wait for my screen to refresh. Here it goes. Lovely. Evening all. Give us a thumbs up as per if we're working. Type something in the chat. Let us know how you are and all that sort of thing. Let's see who's around. Peter W, evening. Peter N. Greg, hello, hello. Gary, hello. Paul, evening, evening. Who else have we got? There's a few more over there somewhere. Are you shy? Say hello. Peter C, hello. Good stuff. Evening, Gary. Excellent. We've got a few people there then. Good stuff. Right. Yeah, so busy weekend, being getting more stuff out with the collections, etc. And so that's good. So there's still a few left though. So I'm around probably most days this coming week and probably the weekend as well. So do come and get your stuff. So I desperately need it out of the way. Lots to sort out, so we can then start getting the next stuff in. Evening, Peter, Stella. Machines, the next machine sale we're taking in now. So if you've got machines, get them over to us again at ASAP. I'll probably close that probably first weekend in September, because the second weekend we've got the up north meet, and then the third weekend is when I need to get the catalogue up online, and somewhere in between all that lot got to do the video, assuming you want another big video again. So probably whatever the first weekend in September is, I suspect I should be closing entries for the machine sale, which is that will be the 7th then. So it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to get your stuff in. So pull your fingers out, and that seems shorter than usual, but that's because I'm kind of bringing it forward a week a little bit. A, because we're away that weekend anyway, and B, just to give me more time to do the big walk around video thing. And then we should be on track then for the next one. Stop that 3 weeks before as well, if that makes sense. So anything current arrives after the 7th of September will just go into the November sale. So pull your fingers out, have a rummage in the shed, get those projects finished off. I've still got some light evenings to get down the shed after tea and all that sort of jazz. And see what we can round up. Good stuff. Right. Craig says, thought September is ages away, then realised we're in August. Yeah, exactly. So it will soon whiz round. Yeah, so I've been photographing, snapping some few more bits for the collectibles auction. There's loads more to put on yet, obviously, but there's a few more bits and bobs I've added on. About another 50 probably today or something. You've got lots in the MISC section. Random things that you might need, like a clock with an elephant on it, or a bright yellow telephone, or a neon crucifix. I mean, why not, really? And what else we got over here? A double bass and a radio. I mean, you can't say it's not variety. Toys, got a few more toys to add on yet. What do we got down here? AA badges, bus ticket machine, some traffic lights. You know, good assortments, some shop scales. What do we get to? Fairgroundy bits. What have we got there? Some signs and bits and bobs. Some more big fairground panels to add yet as well. Yeah, so there are quite a few things. Advertising signs, more advertising to go on as well, I think. So yeah, I'm carrying on tomorrow, sorting stuff out and doing quick snaps, and then probably later in the week I'll crack on with the proper photographs once I've got it all organised, dug out, found, etc. Oh, what's happened here? Hang on a minute. Evening, Colin. You must have fallen asleep. Who, me? I think the connection went a bit funny there, didn't it, for a second? I think we're back. Seems to be buffering. Oh dear, that's not a good sign, is it? Hang on a minute. Let me see. That's off. Have I got anything running my end that needn't be? Not really. Maybe just the internet's having one of those evenings like it does now and again. Only a few weeks till the Christmas stuff is in the shops. Apparently, Harrods Christmas shop is already open. So if you want to do your Christmas shopping in Harrods, yeah, you can apparently already. So that's good news. Evening Mr. Tree Frog. All good now. Back okay. Okie dokie. Right. Well, while the going's good then. So I've got some pictures here that Ollie sent us from Watermouth Castle from a week or two back of the machines currently down there. Oh, now I've done something wrong. Hang on a minute. Stop. Press the right button. Stop. Hang on. Pause. There we go. Now click the right button. I've loaded the photo gallery in funny. Never mind. Anyway, right. Hang on a minute. Let me find some bigger pictures in the background as well, so I can see what I'm looking at. It's very small on my little screen here. There we go. That's a bit better. Right. Terribly organised as usual, as you can tell. Right. Yes. So Watermouth Castle. Not been for a few years myself, but there we are. So, what have we got? Let's have a look. We've got a hand grab, Horton's hand grab. Not many of these on site in the country. Evening Sinclair. A fabulous machine. Worth it going just to go and see that running, really. So if you don't know the Horton's hand grab, it's kind of like a merchandiser, rotary merchandiser, but it has like robotic hands that actually pick up the prizes and drop them off. Amazing machine. There's two motors on every arm, plus the motor that runs a time. There's 9 motors in one of those. Great things. Mine needs, I've sort of got 1.5 need restoring. I say a half because the other one now, the woodworm have totally eaten it. That's like, yes, a pile of dust and a mechanism, and then another machine that's not quite so bad. One of these days I'll get around to restoring them. But yeah, Haunted Hand Grab. Well worth it to go and see that one. Wasn't working great. Yeah, they're can be a little bit temperamental. We had one, not my one, when we had the arcade at Botany Bay, we had one of Clive's. I don't know if we still got it or not. Up there, and I just about got that working. Reasonably reliable. He usually had sort of 3 out of 4 arms working. But yeah, there's a lot of gubbins in one of those machines. I think probably once they're set up right, they're fine. Each of the arms has like a bank of cam switches, and there's like 9 or 10 cam switches from memory, a lot of cam switches, and they're all very slightly adjustable, which is great. But you got to adjust it all to get it to work just right. So yeah, tricky things to set up, but what an amazing machine. So yeah, one of those. The lovely big Brian's the Walden Goliath crane, lighthouse chippy crane thing. We sold one a few auctions back, and we half restored a couple of years ago, was it probably now? It had all been stripped and sort of I can't remember now. I think they had the chrome being done and needed a repainting or something, and it was kind of half restored. I don't know if it's been finished or not. I haven't spoke to the chap recently. But again, quite a don't see him very often. Impressive cranes. So that's good. What have we got here? Watling fortune telling scales. 200 different fortunes. Deco lump, sold a few of those over the years. A Mills or Aaron's, one or the other, stereoscope. That might be Mills one actually, from the viewer piece. Aaron's kind of did a direct copy of Mills, so it's difficult to tell you really whose is what. Generally around the kind of the bit that goes around your eyes, this this bit. On the Mills ones are ribbed, very kind of fine ribs all the way around them. On the Yarns ones they're smooth. You notice a difference really. Yeah. Artistic figure studies, no less. Of a nice young lady, I'm sure. What have we got here? Yeah, if you've never been to never been to Watermouth Castle, kind of here and there dotted around the castle in little nooks and crannies, there's just lots of little machines, quite good, kind of in the cellar bits. There's little kind of niches or little cupboardy bits in the walls or whatever. There's an odd machine shoved in here and there and up on the shelf, just display ones, as well as the ones you can play as well. We've got some quite nice little trays there. What we've got? A little gold changer, a 5-reeler of some sort, not sure which one that is offhand, and a little whiz ball machine. We've got a mutoscope, too many kisses. Can you have too many? Don't know. I think that's kind of in the arcade bit proper, as it were. On 10p's. So yeah, Watermouth, they run on modern coins, a mixture of rather than on old pennies. Steerable, every arcade should have one, of course. Always a popular machine. Gypsy, what's that? Delphi, isn't it? Gypsy. Or conversion of. That would be a conversion of because it's got the big thing on the front of it. So these were human analysts machines originally. Had like a big handle stuck out in front of them. Which is why that kind of brass plate is why it's been wrapped in brass to cover up those holes on these machines. Because they're conversion. I think they did them in period. But on the original human analyst machine, in the top half had 2 mirrors. Difficult to explain. But you had to follow the instructions carefully. You had to lift the handle up, kind of like a big, almost like a towel rail in the bathroom, if you like. Lift it up, then drop your penny in the slot. Left or right for male or female. And then in the back of the machine, it's like a faux scientific-y thing. It was 2 mirrors, and the 2 mirrors were hinged in the middle vertically, would kind of fold like a book. Like a book. So it was flat like a book open, and then it almost like the book was closing towards you. The effect was when the mirrors change, because of the reflection, your reflection swaps from left to right. It's a really weird effect looking at it. And it was analysing you, human analyst. And I think a few lights flashes, and it shoves a card out. The clever thing was, a very spooky machine at the time. No one could figure it out. If you didn't follow the instructions carefully, if you put your penny in before lifting the handle up, then it would give you a card out that said, like a false reading card, basically said, oh, you didn't follow my instructions, da 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 da. And it really freaked people out. It's like, how did the machine know that? And if you lift the handle up, then drop your penny in, then you get your fortune out. And of course, it just had 2 stacks of cards in it. But there's contemporary accounts of it. I think it got banned because people were so freaked out of this machine. How could it read people's mind? It was quite a sensation. Early 1930s, bear in mind. So anyway, yeah, most of them got converted, I think. Human analysts, I know of 2, I think, original. I own 1. I bought mine in from New York. It made its way to America, so I've got 1, and Clive's got 1 or had 1. I don't know where his is at the moment. There is still 2 around. Anyway, there you go. That's human analyst, or was. Right, what else have we got? We've got the ultimate challenge. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks interesting. Don't know what that is. Looks like it's got 2 joysticks on the front of it, though. I'm guessing it's one of Richard's amazing creations. Start insert 10p coin. And some kind of skill machine or other, by the look of it. Don't know what that is. You'll have to go to Watermouth Castle and find out, I think. What have we got? A green ray, another great fortune teller. Again, a kind of faux scientific thing. Told your fortune by television rays was the idea of it. So yeah, the little pen jiggles around, electromagnets, as if it's writing your card out. And the lights flash and things, meters move and whatnot. Another great machine. Oh, what it says is a buzz bar game controlled by the joysticks. Oh, right, like a steady hand buzz off thing. Cool. Yeah, so green rays, another fortune teller, little card dispenser. Good machine. Yeah, got a green ray. Must restore my green ray. Monkey racer. Got one of these as well. So these were converted from highballs by, can't remember the company that converted them. But yeah, with nice little papier mâché monkeys that climb up the palm trees. Then a light lights up at the top for the winner. Good fun game. Operated really well. We've had one at had one of those at Botany Bay. Took really good money, and I sold it, and eventually I bought it back again. It kind of went around the houses and appeared somewhere at an auction. So yeah, I bought it back again. Funny how it goes around, isn't it? We've got Cycle Racer, one of the rarer Russian Walker races. Garage would love a green ray. Yeah, they're good machines. There's not many around. I had one years ago and sold it when David and I, when we closed Botany Bay down, had a big auction. As you who remember, over at the Gorey factory, and not at the Gorey, at another big factory in Leamington Spa I hired. Sold loads of cranes, sold the green ray there, and always regretted selling it. It took me a long time to buy another one. They just don't come up very often. Not many around. Conveyor. Got somebody wanting a conveyor at the moment. Wonder why the discs are painted strangely on this one. Interesting. If you notice, the 4 discs are usually painted like the top right hand one. They've been overpainted by the looks of things. It's just to show you which ones to go for, make it a little bit easier. To go for the yellow segments, I think. Or don't go to the yellow segments. How to play. Insert 2P, direct the ball to the red section of the wheels. Oh yes, I just made it a little bit easier. So you're trying to figure it out for yourself. I think you might have put some extra pins in it then, I'm not sure. Anyway, Conveyor, always a good game. Gary says, remembers that auction in the green ray? Yeah. I think David Lavender bought that green ray. Sure he bought it and he wouldn't sell it back to me, which is annoying. So I managed to get one out of the people down the big arcade in Blackpool. Treasure Island. Who's it who owns that? The big operator. Brighton Pier, or did. Anyway, them. They had one. Right, what else we got? All Sport. Interesting shade of green. There's All Sport. TikTok. I've always been asked for TikToks. Very hard to find TikToks. We've had a few hidden treasures. No TikToks. If anyone's got a TikTok they want to sell, I've got customers queuing up to buy it. Nobles, that's it. Coral Island, yes, Nobles. Well done. Yeah. So when they sold off a few bits, I had a green ray in their store, so I bought that. Yes, Brian's TikTok. Hmm. What do we got here? A bit more general view. Bradshaw's love test there. Punch and Judy. 11s is. Hollywell's kissometer. Well, nice into space there, just on the right. Into space all win. Nice thing. The big giant Hollywell's all wins. Nobles from Gateshead. Yeah. They closed. They had a huge, big storage place, like big warehouse with offices above. And closed that down. Right, what have we got in this one? We've got a clock, a domino, or was a domino once. Looks like it's a magician, is it, on the domino machine? Interesting. Hollywell's Heaven and Hell. Hollywell's 24 cut and a sky jump. So there's quite a few machines there. I don't know how many there is. Maybe Ollie counted them and he'll tell us. It looks like there's quite a few, doesn't there? What else have we got? A fruit bowl. 11s is the TikTok again. What's the red one? A barrels by the look of it. And the conveyor. That sky jump, another frustrating skill machine. They're quite a tricky game to play, those are, to get a good score on them. Again, one don't turn up too often, these. But yeah, we had one not that many auctions back, did we? We had one. We didn't count them. Well, there we are. Epic fail, as my nephew would say. I have to go back and count them. But it looks like a decent selection anyway, doesn't it? We've got the TikTok again. Mutoscope, clamshell mutoscope. Very nice. That's one of their little displays with some traced and shoved in. But we've got a Spark, a Real 21, and a what's the one on the right? Is that a Jockey Club, I think, isn't it? With the horses on. I think that one's called. Grown in some toadstools for some strange reason. Don't know why, but quite novel. Did the videos upload? Yes, they did. Well, watch the videos in a minute. Uncle Sam. I know somebody wants to buy one of these as well if you've got on for sale. Anybody? Got a buyer waiting for one? Oh, gosh, cramping my leg. What do we got here? Big Brian's crane. And I see a prospector reflected in the background as well. I love prospectors. They're quite rare, aren't they? Peter's got one at Merivale, isn't it? I think, and I think Robert's got one at Woodbank as well. Actually, prospectors, quite a rare machine. A little multi-grip test. Oh, that's not. Is that a multi one? Oh, it's a single grip, I think, isn't it? That's a single grip. Tweeton's muscle developer. Oh, there you go. It's quite nice. What have we got here? An Apollo gum vendor. A little trades to me gum vendery. That should be a clear window in the top there, full of gumball machines. Full of gumballs even. Looks like I might have had a bit of a hard life, that one, a bit like me. A bit tatty around the edges. What's this, little Hershey vendor? Another one just kind of shoved in a little niche in the wall. Not in use, fair enough. Hershey's milk chocolate penny bar. Little vending machine. Ah, the little grip test, little Samson's grip test, as they're commonly known. I don't actually know if Samson's made them, but we all call them Samson gripper, don't they? Samson sold them. What's that, little Bravo gum and card vendor? Where you got, yeah, gumball or a card as well. Usually like a football card or something like that. What's this? Another little thing stuck up on a shelf. New Deal profit sharing trade stimulator. Yeah. It's not a real 21. I think they stuck the wrong sign on it. The New Deal profit sharing trade stimulator. Not sure what make that one is. Interesting. That's an exhibit. It's an exhibit trade stim, similar to the one we sold in a way. Similar cabinet. It's just upright instead of being flat on the table where it should be. Yeah, so slightly confusing. On a spinny dial type trade stim. Arithmetic. Arithmetic. Problem equals answer. I don't think I sold one of those. Arithmetic. That's quite nice, isn't it? I like that one. So you obviously have to make a sum. The first three reels. Actually, you've got a number, then a symbol, and then another number on the first three reels, where it says problem. It equals answer on the fourth reel. Arithmetic. Not had that one, I don't think, go from my hands. Anybody got one of those? It's quite nice, isn't it? Different. What's that little Gretchen, like a real 21 type thing? Ginger or whatever they are, those little things, one of them. The big bronze crane. Is that in the outdoor bit? Is that where the big thing, huge brolite thing that Paul bought? Is that where that used to live? Remember, that was kind of in one of the outsidey bits, wasn't it? Oh, there we are, back to square one. Right, now hang on a minute. There's some couple of little video clips here of a scan around the arcade area as well. If I click this one here, this should work. Let's have a look. Hopefully the volume comes out. I can't hear it because I haven't got it turned up on my speakers my end. But so if there's any swearing, it's Ollie's fault. Oh, sure, on that one. Run it again. Peppy the Clown. Hang on a minute, let me go back. Peppy the Clown, yep. And we've got a box machine. Palmistry, steering, scope. Monkey rays, cycle rays, buzzer from wing ray, and merchant. Mm-hmm. Is that, let me do that again and pause it. Oh. Double falls with a change box on top. There you go. Not sure I've seen that before. I'll have to go and get a picture of that. Oh yeah, there we are, a little barrels machine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like they'll ping the penny into the barrels. Very good day out. Yeah, there you go. Shall I put back up I'll put back the pictures up for a minute. And let's see, let's put them on the scroll thing so they scroll around while we're having a chat. Hopefully if I click the right button. Come on, pictures, you know you want to. There we go, there we go. Yeah, there we are. The goal used to be there where the big bronze crane is, yes. Big bronze crane was working great. You can see the mechs through the window in between the two ends. Oh, right. That's a good idea. Yeah, I had one of those big cranes up at Botany Bay with, remember filling it up, 6-sided crate used to take 100 weight of sweets and 1,000 lollipops to fill it up, make it look good. Just get, like individually wrapped sweets to base the bottom out with, 100 weight of them, and then you have to plant 1,000 lollipops at a time, like little trees in all the sweets. It just looked amazing because it was, I think the kids had never seen so many sweets in their lives, and it took a fortune. You swag them up well and they take good money. Good machines. Yes and no, Peter said. Oh, yes and no. Yes and no. Don't know what the yes and no is reference to. I've lost. What did I say that needed a yes and no answer? Ah, was it where the Moonraker used to be? Yeah, no, so that's where Goldie used to be, apparently. That's where the crane now is. It's got bouncy balls in there, crane. That's still manual. Well, yeah, ours was on electric. Or electric motors in it. But yeah, that's why I put the lollipops in, really, because they did kind of grab them easy. We like the kids to win something. Don't like machines when they're too mean. Yeah, I think the bouncy balls, it's really hard for the crane grab to grab them. You can't get, you're trying to grab a sphere, aren't you? You need to grab to get them around more than half of it to grab, which of course they usually can't because all the other balls are in the way. But the lollipop sticking up grabs easily. The Moonraker was in a dome. Yeah, like one of those triangle dome things. Yeah. So there we are. So maybe next year, maybe we'll have to try and see if we can organise a jolly at Watermouth, maybe. All the West Country folk. So I've not been for. When was the last time I was at Watermouth? 5 years, probably myself, I shouldn't think. Probably, yeah, probably is, at least. Yeah, a few years since I've been. Good place. See the water show and everything. Right, so there we are. So that's that. I was also going to. I didn't download it, did I? I'm sure. It will send us a better one, but the Thingamy machine. Oh, Bandito. So bad with names today. Bandito machine. There's life in it. It sold in the auction. That's good. So hopefully when it's working properly, we might get a little video clip of that show you. So that's good news, isn't it? Thought it seemed to be all there, just in bits for some strange reason. We found the disc. So that's good news. Another machine saved and just about up and running again. Dome was in the gardens where there was lots of gnomes. Yeah, I like a few gnomes. So there we are. Thank you very much to Ollie for taking all those. And if anyone else goes anywhere interesting, take us some pictures. Some little video clips. It's always good to see. And, you know, we'll do our little bit to try and encourage other people to go and keep these places going. Especially in the current climate, which is hard work to keep anything going, I think, at the moment. Walked around ages before we found it. Yeah. Oh, right. Anybody else got any news, anything exciting happening? Meet up would be good. Yeah, I think it would be a reasonable idea, wouldn't it? Definitely lose yourself for a good few hours at Watermouth, can't you, really? But think of that one next year. In the spring, maybe. Yes. Right. Anybody else? Anybody got anything exciting to tell us? Anybody need to know anything? Then fire away. Otherwise, we'll round things up because me tea's empty, which is never a good sign, is it? It usually means it's time to shut up and go and do something. And yeah, lots to do this week. So say this week I'm around the warehouse most days for at least a few hours probably. So get in touch if you want to come and collect your bits. Like, please come and collect your bits. I think Chris is due one day this week to collect stuff as well if you've booked in. Carrier. Friday I might not be around. Got to pop out on that. And then weekend I might get to Leamington, try and get to Leamington one day possibly. See what who wants to come and collect. So yeah. What's it called again? What's what called? Watermouth Castle. Let's find a let's find a thing. I assume it's just Watermouth, is it? I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's just watermouthcastle.com. There we go. Get a link in there. There you go. Have a look. Did the machine arrive from Ireland? Not yet. No, it's coming hopefully in the week. Hopefully in the week. So I believe he left, or is leaving tomorrow, I think. So with a bit of luck, it'll come soon. That was a good little video there on. Can I hang on a moment. What if I refresh that? Yeah, that works. Right, hang on a minute. Let me go here and do that. There you go, Watermouth Castle. There's a little video on their homepage. I must scroll up slightly. Oops. Oh, sugar. Sorry. Now what have I done? There, that's better. Get the idea. There's probably some sound on there, but I think I've got the sound turned off. That looks fun, doesn't it? Oh, the giant. Remember the giant? Show the fountain show very long, did they? Yeah, there you go. You get the idea. Very, very good place. I just noticed there in the garden there's a big giant where his neck went up. Remember Richard buying that? A few other bits and bobs there. I probably sold them over the years as well. Yeah, there you go. Did I do Darren's? Yes, I downloaded them off my phone. I haven't uploaded them on here, have I? That was stupid of me, wasn't it? Well remembered, though. Right, I'll have to do them Tuesday. Apologies. Yes, I took them off my phone, put them on a folder, and I haven't uploaded them to the video broadcast thing, so I can't show you them tonight. Do that Tuesday. Apologies. From Rainbow's End, yeah, the giant. I don't know how not fast forward this video. There's no controls on it. Maybe I can pause it at the right place if I'm quick enough. We see it again. Only very quickly saw the fountain show. That was a shame. Moving teddy bears. Let's see if I can be quick enough to catch it. Didn't know this was on there. I should have looked before, shouldn't I? I could have got some screen grabs. The big moving things. Was it around the Tubbs ride here? No. That looks fun. Haven't been on that. There. It's very small in the screens, but at the back there's a big giant sitting there in the garden. His neck gets longer and longer. I think there's a big, probably hydraulic ram or something. I can't remember. It's a massive thing. Yeah, it came from Rainbow's End Park. Huh. Good to see all this stuff again, isn't it? Little houses, we've got a lot of animated things in them. Mechanical elephant there. I had one of those. Somewhere there's a picture of me sitting on it outside the elephant house. Not this one, but one exactly the same. Ours went to Michael Jackson at Neverland. I don't know what happened to it then. Well, that's where it went. So it's somewhere in America. Oops. Gosh, that was quick, wasn't it? The robot organ. I can't rewind this video. It's annoying. The water fountain show. That's great. Especially if you see around the back of it. I don't know, it might have been all done electronically by now, I think, but it was all very Heath Robinson made by Richard Haynes, who was an absolute, just mad genius. The thing was built. I want to go again now. I haven't been for years. There you go. Plan your visit. Look, explore. Mining Village, Fairy Museum, Maze. Gnome Village, Steam Carousel, Swing Boats, Aviators, Spinning, Cooking, Water Wall, Water Clock, Vintage Arcade Machines, Water Show Extravaganza. Got a better picture of it. You get the idea. Painting show, good fun. What else? Mystical water gardens, tube slides, castle treasures. There we are, the robot organ. Moony Beam and the Shooting Stars. There we are. The animated robot organ. So yeah, the robots play the instruments. Fantastic thing. I want one. Yes, right, it's definitely a day out, isn't it? You must get that organised. Yeah, have a look at the website, have a go see. You can even stay at the castle, view the apartments. You get it, we can stay in the car, but 7 grand self-catering apartments. Excellent. You can spend the weekend in the castle itself. Smashing. Right. Toboggan was good fun, but it was an extra charge 150 card. Well, that's not bad, is it? You can't really grumble at that. I don't know how much it is. How much is Watermouth Castle these days? Day tickets. Did it say somewhere? It'll say, won't it? Sign up now. Ride times. Toboggan rides an extra £1.50. One day from £21 a person. There we are. That's not too bad, is it? 7 days from £27 a person. Afternoon saver from £13 a person. So I think that includes all the rides. Does it include all the rides other than the toboggan ride? I think. And obviously, if you want coins for the machines, but a lot of the machines are on like 2p and 10p. They're not. You're actually going to break the bank. Yeah. Very good. Right, there we are. That's a definite day out for next year sometime. We shall try and sort that out. So I think that's it. Thank you very much. If anybody's got anything else you need to say or ask or whatever, and I shall go carry on. We'll convene again Tuesday evening. I will do my best to remember to do some snaps of Darren's. I need to do that page as well, so a little form, so you can let us know if you're coming up for the weekend. So I'll try and get that done as well for Tuesday. And in the meantime, I shall be busily snapping away more collectible bits and bobs and add them to the catalogue. So keep an eye out for that. The auction moved to the 17th. I'm sure you've already realised that. I did mention it, I think. I just can't get it done in time for next weekend. So the 17th of August. And as I say, slot machine entries now open for the 20, whatever it is. 29th, is it? 28th of September even. And that will close the first week in September. So you've got 5 weeks, I think it is, to get machines in for that sale. And then the October, the kind of the lost collection sale. Hopefully, well, basically as soon as I got this collectibles auction out of the way, so I've got a bit more time. It should be just about right then. Most of the stuff's been moved now, so we can get to it to photograph it, and obviously get it in. I've got to find somewhere to put it first. So it might be a case of bringing a van load at a time or something, probably. But at least if I can go and photograph it all, I'll let you know what's there, and then you can start shaking your piggy banks ready for that sale. That will probably be late October, I should think, toward the end of October. Don't know what the dates are doing in October. Let's have a quick look. October 26th, possibly 19th, 26th. Yeah, something like that, probably. What we'll aim for anyway. Smashing. Right, that's it, I think, from me. Thank you all very much. I will convene again Tuesday. Have a jolly Monday, Tuesday, as best you can. And see you then. Nighty night.